Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've missed me because I sure have missed you. So for today I'm going to be giving 10 or 11, I don't know yet, tips on how to keep your home clean, tidy, how to make it feel stress-free, just wonderful. I've had a lot of people tell me that they wish that their home could be as clean as mine, as tidy as mine, or that they had the most motivation to keep their home clean like I keep mine clean. And spoiler alert, I'm a mom of a toddler. We live in a small house. It's not clean all the time. I have bad cleaning habits. James has bad cleaning habits. Some days we just want to sit down and drink a beer and not clean up our mess from the day. So I'm just going to give you these tips. These are some tips that have helped us maintain our home to the best of our abilities. Hopefully they are tips that help you out because it's always nice to get nice cleaning tips. So number 1, declutter your home. I cannot stress this enough. If your home is clean but you still feel just like there's too much going on, declutter. You have too much stuff in your house, and some people, maybe they love having their home like that, and that's totally fine. But for a lot of people, you are just overburdened by your belongings. And so the main thing that you can do is just declutter your belongings. Read The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by KonMari. Look into just how to declutter your home. To declutter, go through your home and look at everything that you have. Go room by room, category by category, however you want to do it. But go through everything in your home and look at it and say, do I want this in my home? Is it useful to me? Do I even like this item? Or is it just garbage? Or is it something that needs to just be donated because I don't use it anymore? You know what I mean? I've been going through our house gradually since the fall, decluttering room by room, category by category. I kind of do it depending on what I'm feeling like. Sometimes I just do section by section. When I first got started, I did things like decluttering my nightstand and decluttering like certain random little areas of the home. But just go through all of your stuff and you'd be surprised at how much stuff in your home is just junk that you do not need. And like for me, we've moved, obviously James and I have moved in together. We both have a ton of stuff, and following the KonMari method and just going through all of our things, I have taken out literal garbage bags, big garbage bags, not the normal size ones, full of trash. Just trash. This isn't even stuff that needs to be donated. This is literally just trash that we have stored away in boxes and broken things and things that we were like, oh, we'll fix that down the road or whatever. So I've heard the saying that the more things you have in your home, the more things you have to take care of. So if you're trying to keep your home tidy and clean, think of all the things you have in your home that you need to tidy and clean. If there's too much for you to tidy and clean, take some of it out. So my tip number 2, clean as you go. Now, this is easier said than done. As you get into the habit of it, it becomes easier to do. But basically, clean as you go. When you make a mess, you clean up that mess. If you take something out, you put it away as soon as you're done with it. Are you making supper? Clean up your messes as you're making supper. So if you're using pots and pans and you use a pan and you are done with that pan, wash it right away or put it in your dishwasher. If you're baking and you have all your baking supplies out, put all your baking supplies back as you use them. And that way, by the time you're done baking, you have nothing left to clean up other than wipe the counter down. It's super simple to do. It makes all of the difference. Another tip is if your bathroom is always messy. If you have kids and they're toddlers or a baby where you have to be in the bathroom with them, clean your bathroom as they take a bath. Obviously, don't clean the tub or wherever they're at, but you can easily wipe down your counters, wipe your cabinets down, clean the toilet, clean the mirror, whatever you need to do, you can do that during that time. So just find little bits of time and clean as you go. So whenever you make a mess, you clean that up and you pick it up right away. Number 3, do a little bit every single day. Now, this is more for when you're first starting out getting your house clean. Once you get moving on it, you don't really have to do this because it's easier to maintain. But do a little bit every single day, and this goes in the hand of clean as you go as well. Try to challenge yourself to clean something every single day. Something simple like put away all of your dishes every single day, or wipe down your counters every single day. I know that seems like something that you should be doing, but maybe you aren't doing. I know we used to be really bad about that. Our counters always had crumbs and stuff all over them. Another thing for us that we try to do every single day is pick up the living room in the evening times and try and vacuum because we have a dog. Because it's one less thing to do when we're doing our big amounts of cleaning. And it makes things so much easier if you just do a little tiny bit every single day. And that little tiny bit will add up so that you end up seeing a big amount of changes in your home. Tip number 4, watch cleaning videos for motivation. Now this might seem like a silly one, but this is ultimately how I got started on getting my home clean. I had seen something, I think last year, where somebody speed cleaned their kitchen, and I had never seen it before. I remember the video too. She had a tiny little kitchen, and she literally took everything out of her kitchen. She wiped everything down, and I was like, wow, this makes me want to do this in my kitchen. And then I read The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, and everything just snowballed. And I still watch cleaning videos for motivation almost every single day. I still watch cleaning videos for motivation almost every single day. I try to watch them in the afternoon right before I'm about to end work. Like I watch them while I'm working, or I just listen to them or whatever. And that helps to motivate me to clean our home once I'm done working, because I'm like, oh my gosh, her house looks so nice at the end of that video. I want my house to look nice too. I want to clean. I want to get this done. I'll link my playlist for all of my cleaning videos. I've heard from quite a few people that they have helped motivate them. A couple other YouTube channels that I really like for cleaning videos are Love Meg. Till Vacuum Do Us Part is my favorite. And then April Athena is also a great cleaning channel. She's very chatty and funny. But I love those channels, so they have some great cleaning videos. Tip number 5. Get cleaning products you love. This is a big one because people have always thought that like the more chemically and more like nasty and smelly their cleaning products are, the better they clean, and that's not the truth anymore. Many companies make great plant-based products, or just their cleaning products don't smell or dry out your hands anymore, and it's really nice. So if you still have products that you just look at and you're going, oh my gosh, I don't want to use those. I hate using those. They make me sneeze, or they just make me not feel good when I use them. Don't use them anymore. Get something new. That was a big thing for me. So like I always noticed that my dish soap would dry out my hands. So I used to use Dawn. I switched to the Method brand dish soap, and now my hands aren't dry when I do the dishes. So I have a lot of cleaning products that they smell really, really good, and I'm so excited to use them now because when I use them, our house smells good and they smell good. And that's something that like makes you want to keep using them because they smell good. Another thing for me, a big one was our vacuum. We used to have a big clunky, cheap upright vacuum that I got from Walmart years ago, and it just didn't seem to clean the carpets as well. I hate sweeping, so I wanted something I could use in the kitchen and on our hardwood as well, so I didn't have to sweep. And so we invested in a Dyson cordless stick vacuum, and I love vacuuming now. I will vacuum the whole entire house multiple times a day because I love vacuuming, and it makes things so much easier. We lived in our house for almost a year when we got the Dyson vacuum, and I think I vacuumed the basement stairs more times in a week than I had in a whole entire year because it was so much easier to vacuum now. So that's a big thing. Obviously it's an investment for things like that, but if there's something in your cleaning products that you really don't like, try and find a replacement for it, and it'll make you want to use your cleaning products. Number 6, follow the 2-minute rule. So the 2-minute rule kind of goes hand in hand with the clean as you go and do a little every single day. Basically, the 2-minute rule is super simple, and it's basically if something will take you 2 minutes or less to do it, just do it. If you have a dishwasher full of dishes and it's going to take you less than 2 minutes to put that dishwasher full of dishes away, do it. Even if it's going to take you 3 or 4 minutes, just do it. For me, like emptying the diaper genie. If it's going to take me 2 minutes or less to empty the diaper genie when I see it's full, I'm just going to do it. If it's going to take me 2 minutes or less to vacuum, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Throwing in a load of laundry. It's things like that are super simple that really add up. Number 7, be honest with yourself. Some days you want to clean and some days you might not. Don't beat yourself up for it, and just remember that your habits were not made overnight. You've developed these habits your entire life, and it's going to take a little while for you to break those habits. Fendi, I'll wait. It's going to take you a little while to break those habits. I know for me, my biggest issue used to be I would leave my dishes in the living room after I ate. You can ask my younger brother when I lived with him. It was probably his biggest pet peeve because we had an ottoman, and the ottoman just always had dishes on it because I would leave them there. And it's taken me a long time to break that habit, and I still have that habit. Just this morning, there was a bowl that I used for ice cream on the end table over here that I had to pick up. So don't beat yourself up. These habits are habits that you've had a long time, and it might take you a while to do it. Number 8, try a power hour. So what a power hour is where you make a list of everything you want to get done cleaning in the house, and you give yourself 1 hour to do as much as you can on that list. And you will be surprised at how much you really can do in 1 hour of cleaning. I personally, if I power houred through our house, I could probably get everything done that I needed to upstairs. So try that out and make a list. Maybe it's throw in a load of laundry, vacuum, clean up the kitchen, clean the bathroom, wipe the windows down, whatever. You can probably do it all in an hour if you challenge yourself to do it. And even if you don't get to everything, think of all the things that you just did in that 1 hour that you don't have to do now. It's a really great way to do it, and I would highly recommend that. I might try and make a video where I give myself an hour and see how much I can get done. Number 9, do laundry as soon as you have enough clothes to make 1 load of laundry. I used to hold off on doing our laundry until we had 3 or 4 loads of laundry to do, and I hated doing it because I hated folding the clothes. It was an all-day process. It was terrible. And recently I started washing our clothes as soon as I noticed that there was 1 load of laundry to do. And so this might be every other day, or it might be every day, depending on how many people are in your family. And I have noticed that this makes such a difference because it's so much easier to put away 1 small load of laundry versus having to put away 4 loads of laundry. 1 small load might take me 10 minutes to put away versus 4 loads, which will take me an hour. You know what I mean? So that's a big one for me, was to do laundry more often is basically what it is. Don't hold it off for a week or 2 weeks or whatever you do. Do laundry a couple times a week. Now, I know when we lived in an apartment that wasn't possible because we just did not want to pay that type of money. But if you have a home, do your laundry more often. It'll help. It'll make things easier. And when you do your laundry, make it a point that laundry starts when you put something in the washing machine and ends when it gets put away. If you don't put away your clothes, you're not done doing laundry. That's the way I try to look at it. So don't leave your things in the dryer. Don't take them out of the dryer and leave them sit. Put it away. Number 10, establish a routine. Now this is a big one. Establish a cleaning routine that works with your schedule and will be something that you're able to stick with. Make yourself a routine where you clean certain rooms on certain days. Maybe you have time every day to clean 1 room in your house, and that's what works for you. Maybe you want to do something like what I do, where on Fridays or Thursdays or whatever day, you go through and you clean your entire home to make it spotless, and then you don't have to worry about it again for another week other than cleaning as you go. Or maybe you just want to do certain things every now and then, like clean the toilet or wipe the mirrors down once a week, or whatever works for you. Just establish that routine and hold yourself to it. Pencil it into your calendar, make a reminder on your phone. Do things like that just to make it work for you. So those are my 10 tips that I would recommend following to help you tidy and clean up your home. I try to put out new videos every single week. My name is Michelle, and I hope to see you next week on my next video. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Bye!